other morning, I woke up and we just found our dead one, just randomly just dead laying beside the bed. I'm like, oh.
Have you ever really lived? You talk a big game, but it's just a matter of time. Have you ever really lived? We're all on the clock here. Oh.
Hey y'all, it's us, and this is the Half Moon Lake Trail. Look how amazing. The trail pretty much follows the lake, so you're gonna get an awesome view as you hike. And this is what the trail looks like. It's rock and dirt. How you feeling back there in the rear?
It's good. It's a good trail.
It is our second trail of the day.
We're not going all 9 miles.
Yeah, because we need to eat and do a little bit of mid-week or mid-stay grocery shopping. So.
Yep.
Y'all, that is a snake crossing the trail.
Very slowly, I might add.
I'm about freaked out.
All right, go past it. You scared the poor thing.
Y'all, ugh. First, no, I think that's the second snake we've seen on a trail. I think we've seen a snake in Branson, of all places. We were on a trail. I'm like, I don't remember that being on the trail going back. And I'm like, is that a snake? And Matthew's like, yes. I don't know what kind of snake it was. Do you, Matthew?
The one we just passed?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Get a truck, they said, as an RVer, so you can go off-road and boondock, they said. Some of these roads, y'all, are not worth bringing your RV down.
They're not even roads. I mean, literally, it's just a pile of rocks with some dirt in the middle.
I mean, most of these roads, like where we are right now, it's a little wider, but if oncoming traffic comes and you have to back up or move over,
Which we've already had to back up once.
and you will tear your RV up coming. You'll tear your RV coming up this road. We saw 4 RVs down here. That's crazy. And one of them was a cyclone toy hauler, y'all. Crazy. I'd like to see what the inside of that RV looks like after bringing it down this road. All right, y'all. We are at our campsite boondocking spot at Soda Lake. And there are 2 rainbows. The bottom one looks really thick, like it could be a double rainbow itself. But then if y'all look to the top of that one, it's another faint one. It's a double rainbow over the mountains here in Wyoming. How awesome is this? And there's this wonderful, beautiful Soda Lake. But then look, it says right out in front of our campsite. It's so pretty. Alright, y'all, it's boondocking time. It's our first time using the Blackstone at our boondocking spot. This is our 3rd boondocking spot, and I know y'all can see the lake over the Blackstone, but we're toasting our buns. What do y'all prefer? Do y'all like your buns fresh when you eat a hamburger or toasted? We really like them toasted. The Blackstone just does a very good job at it, doesn't it?
And you don't have to be totally unhealthy when you're using the Blackstone. We toast our buns without butter.
Oh.
I know that's heresy in the Blackstone world, but no butter and they toast up just fine.
Yes, we love it. Leave us a comment below. Do y'all toast yours or leave them fresh?
Y'all, in our 1.5 years of using a Blackstone, I've really appreciated this table. Because look at this. They give you, I love the Blackstone, but they give you this little bitty stinky table right here. How is that supposed to help me? Half of it gets hot because of the griddle. This thing has been a lifesaver. I can put my stuff down. It only takes me, usually a minute or 2, unless I'm having a really bad day and I'm all thumbs, which does happen, to set it up. It's very lightweight. And if you want one just like it, guess what, y'all? We have this very same table at our Amazon store. Check it out. But I'm telling you, it's a lot better than just relying on this tiny little thing that they give you with the Blackstone.
All right, y'all, so here's the burgers with the sizzle. But let me show y'all, look, what Matthew gets to look at while he grills our supper tonight. What an amazing view.
You're not jealous, are you? You shouldn't be, because you can come here for free too.
Yes.
Absolutely free.
And y'all, look, they provide a picnic table so you can sit outside and eat your juicy hamburgers on your picnic table.
And while you're sitting at your table, just stop, if for only a moment, and just take in what has become our favorite part of this boondocking spot, the wildlife.
That's how you scare Matthew, everybody. He doesn't like bugs. I don't like bugs either. Ooh. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And it's free. Y'all were with us when we plugged up the holes in the bottom of the bedroom slide, remember? And we had the big hairy bugs coming in. Well, we got a new batch. And I noticed under here, this is our kingpin box, our pin box. Do you see right here where the flashlight is shining? There's a hole. That hole exists because when they made this RV, when they made the pin box, they made it so you could put a wire harness on either side. So that's not being used. And I actually went to the 337 group. This is a 337 model. And those guys, those people are wonderful. One of them went out to their own RV and checked on it. And they noticed that it was just an alternate site for the wire harness. I didn't make that connection. So if you have any problems, get away from me. If you have any problems with your specific model, I would highly recommend finding your Facebook group or social media group for that specific model and just post your question, because there are a lot of people on there who love tech stuff. They love answering questions. All right, I cleaned it with 409. And the reason I'm not using, they recommended I use like some black Gorilla tape. And if this ends up solving the problem, I will. But for now, I want something that's very obvious to me. And it's not outside on the Joe code or anything. It's just up here in the pin box. So I'll see it and I'll know why I put it there. So if it works, we can replace it with something more permanent. All right, y'all. You don't have to know what you're looking at. All you have to do is see there's a silver patch there. That is the duct tape that I put. You see it's noticeable, and we'll know if it's doing a good job. If we don't see any more big hairy flies, horse flies, then we'll know to go back to this and make it a permanent fix. And somehow there's a couple of them that still managed to get in. So last night we hear this buzzing sound. You know, these things are the size of a horsefly, so it's not like a mosquito in your ear. It's like a 747 in the walls. I don't know if they're in the walls, but they make this buzzing sound that reverberates, and you try to sleep with that. It's just, no.
It's unnerving, and we had a couple of 2 or 3 big stingy things, and in fact, one morning,
like hornets or something.
The other morning, I woke up and we just found a dead one, just randomly just dead laying beside the bed. I'm like, ugh. It's just, you don't know what to do, so we're deciding we're going to go down the road and check out a couple more places and see if we can move, but it's also kind of on water.
And we've had a total of about 3 dozen at least of these big horseflies. Not all at once, but at least 3 dozen, no kidding.
So that's where we're at right now. We will definitely keep y'all updated and let you know. Did we leave? Did we hang out? Did we get forced away from this place? It's like we're getting attacked by these bugs. Ah. Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
We are fixing to go on a hike, and this time Matthew decided to pick a 9-mile hike. He's trying to torture me, y'all.
It's about 1,200 feet of elevation gain, and it has 9 miles, 9-point-something miles, going to Photographer's Point, and you can follow along on all trails, and it's the longest trail we've done so far, so we'll see how we do.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm alive when it's done. It's been a decent trail so far. We've just passed people. We passed one family going up, and we've had a few couples pass us going the other way, but it doesn't seem to be that busy on a Saturday. August, what is today? August the 20th.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you all doing today?
Good.
Good. Beautiful day.
Well, I'll admit you got more stuff than we do.
Thanks for having me by here. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
Alright, y'all, we just showed you there was a horse, and we think they were 2 donkeys or mules.
Mules, probably.
Leave us a comment below if you could tell what the second 2 were.
Yeah, I think they're mules, but we're not sure, so tell us in the comments below. Some of you are experts. You're bound to be. All right, y'all, we're on our final ascent to Photographer's Point. It's been very rocky like this the whole way, wouldn't you say?
It's a very rocky trail, so make sure you wear proper shoes. No flip-flops, and no socks and sandals.
Nope. I'm afraid this is not a socks and sandals kind of trail.
Yeah, even Matthew was not wearing socks and sandals at all, so that should tell you something, because he wears socks and sandals everywhere. He'd probably wear them to the grocery store.
Don't tempt me. But here's the trail. Sometimes trails are filled with gravel. This trail is filled with rocks like this. Here's my shoe for comparison. Good sized rocks.
I love the smell of the forest. I wish y'all could have smell-o-vision so y'all could smell how wonderful this evergreen forest is, but a
Big butt at that.
a bit of a warning. This is a horse trail, and you know,
Trail.
with horses, yeah, everybody can walk the trail, but horses and animals can come on this trail, which, if y'all read between the lines, they don't make horse doggy bags. So you have to walk past that lovely fragrance, and the flies seem to love it, so I guess the horses are feeding the flies. Y'all, it's another little lake on top of the mountain. How pretty is this? Alright, y'all are getting closer.
Pick your favorite spot.
This is neat.
Wow, you can see that, whatever that lake is too.
What lake? I don't see a lake.
Straight ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mean to make you yawn, but it's another epic view. Oh darn. Here we go. Better hold on to something. This is a big one. And we're a little disappointed that it's raining. But I mean, still, look at this. Look how amazing this is. Bridger Teton National Forest. And I'm going to put you away because it's getting wet.
Hey y'all, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're in a rainstorm on the top of a mountain, and this is our view. See, the clouds have really covered up the mountain, so this is like one of them hikes I was telling you about where you want to pay off. We got the payoff like just for a second,
Just that much.
and we're out here in a freaking rainstorm. Matthew got internet out here, and the storm is still like developing, so I think we might head back down now.
Yeah, it's literally developing over our heads.
Hey y'all, so we got done with the trail. How long was it?
10.5 miles by the time we're done.
It was our longest trail to date. It was a very rocky trail. When it rains, it has a lot of puddles on it, and there's horse poo everywhere that you have to dodge. So,
Go ahead.
not one of my favorite trails. I mean, I liked the panoramic view at the top, but then that quickly went away because it rained. So I wouldn't recommend this trail if there is a chance of rain. So if you only have a chance to do one trail where we went, I would recommend the Sacred Rim, the one we did last weekend. But it stopped raining on us, but
And it was a downpour, man.
it was so cold, y'all. I mean, it's August 20th. My hands were so cold that they turned stiff. Like, I could barely open crackers when we wanted to have a snack.
Because we were over 10,000 feet by the time we were up at the top, and it was really cold up there.
And we look horrible. Let me zoom in on Matthew's pant legs so you can see. We want to go eat at a restaurant. We don't think we're civilized for that, so I think we're going to drive up to the RV and take off these muddy pants of ours and just change so we can go into a restaurant. But we're starving. I mean, we worked like, 10.5 miles, and how many calories did we burn, did it say? And we went, like he said, over 10,000 feet in elevation. All right, y'all, we got the calorie update.
About 2,500 calories. I mean, it's 2,400 and something. Isn't that crazy?
I think that means we can get Chinese food
Or pizza.
and maybe a hot fudge sundae on top.
We earned it.
Yeah,
We worked hard for
I
it.
know we did, and I'm starved. So what do y'all think? Did we go to a restaurant with muddy pants or not? Pause the video now and put your answer below. Okay, unpause. We went to a Chinese restaurant in muddy pants.
We did. We weren't proud of it, but man, it was good food.
Because from the top of the mountain to get back to where the RV was 45 minutes. And Matthew's like, well, by the time we get back to the RV, and we changed, and we get back on the road. So we went there. But we discovered something while we were in the Chinese restaurant, or Matthew did.
Yeah, I went on All Trails to see what our community post would look like from the hike we just did. And it's a big fat goose egg. 0. It's a 10.5 mile hike, the longest we've ever done. And I'm carrying a big backpack with all our food, water, supplies, what ifs, that kind of stuff. And we didn't even get credit for it. I mean, the stinkers, we paid for All Trails, and it just gave us a big fat nothing.
We hope they fix it because we like to keep a record of our trails that we do.
Yeah.
And, you know, if y'all want to follow us, then y'all see what hikes we do too, because some of our hikes are pretty amazing.
All right, so if y'all are counting at home, this is our third RV boondocking paradise. And are we coming back?
No.
You want to dive into that more?
At least not in the month of August, because if y'all watched horror movies, it was a horror scene here. We were attacked every day.
By what?
Yellow jackets, and then these horse flies.
The yellow jackets, we figured out, they snuck in. We have a window in the bedroom that just kind of opens like that. It just kind of cranks open a little bit. And there was enough space in the little push rod that goes through to open it for them to slide in. Once we kept that closed, they didn't come in anymore. It's just the big dumb horse flies.
And honestly, y'all, about the bug thing, if they would stay outside, we probably would come back. But the fact that they keep invading the RV and we have no idea how they're getting in is driving us nuts. I keep telling Matthew, you need to figure it out. Ah!
All right, so y'all have some homework to do. We really do need your help in all seriousness. If you have a fifth wheel or a travel trailer or any kind of RV and you've got some weird thing that you figured out, hey, this is a point of intrusion. Tell us in the comments below and you might just be saving our bacon.
Right, we have a 337 Grand Design Reflection, but that doesn't mean the other fifth wheels are not. They're probably designed the same way because it's built on a Lippert frame.
Yeah, most of our RVs,
Yeah.
y'all are built from the same parts, from the same manufacturers, so whatever you got,
Yeah.
it'll serve our purpose.
So let us know about the vulnerability in your RVs and we will check
Yeah.
those out.
That would really help us out, seriously. We've been doing this a year and a half, but then again, we've only been doing it a year and a half, so we could use your help.
So y'all, it's the middle of August and we pretty much spent the whole summer in Wyoming, and we're not done with Wyoming yet. We are still going to stay, so stay tuned next week and find out where we landed next in the great state of Wyoming.
And then you really got to stay tuned to see, are we finally leaving Wyoming and where the heck are we going?
Yes,
It's getting to be the end of August. It's
Oh,
getting to be
yeah.
into September. What direction are we going? Nothing's off the table.
As of right now, because you know with us, we have plans and plans change, but as of right now, we will be in Wyoming through Labor Day. And I know y'all are probably thinking, ooh, y'all got to hurry up and get out of there, staying kind of close to Labor Day, but
Whatever. We're not afraid of the cold like we used to be.
But this part of Wyoming is so beautiful. We're glad we came because the temperatures are awesome. When the rest of the country is suffering with 90-degree weather, it stayed it had a couple of days of high 80s, but it was mainly in the 70s, and at night it's in the 40s to 50s.
Yeah, at night you're not going to suffer. It may be a little hot during the day, but at night it's really pretty good. And you know what? This part of Wyoming is so unmatched in its beauty. We didn't even go into, the Teton?
Grand Tetons or Yellowstone.
No, or Yellowstone. And even then, this part of it is so beautiful, y'all. The mountains are high. The hiking is plentiful. They've got a lot of trails and a lot of different agencies that have boondocking galore. You really won't suffer in this part of the country if you like RV camping.
Yeah, so let us know below if y'all have been to Pinedale and what did y'all think of it, or would y'all like to come visit this area? It's really amazing.
It's hard to believe we're actually going to be leaving.
I know. It is sad, y'all. The bugs, I'm ready to get away from the bugs, but I'm sad to leave because a lot of the animals and stuff outweigh the negative of the bugs. But when the bugs start intruding your home, you gotta say bye.
I mean, driving through a bunch of draft horses and watching them go to get water at the lake, what could be better than that? With a bald eagle perched on the rock next to you. I mean, does it get any better than that?
We'll see.